Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Victory at Sea Pacific. It's important to stress that what you're looking at here is a preview build, so everything that you're about to see is subject to change. It's also worth noting that I just got my press key, so this is going to be more of a first impressions video. With that being said, I believe I've gotten through all of the tutorials. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not receiving any more tutorial pop-ups, so I think I'm past it. The tutorial didn't say, hey, we're done with this, now go have fun. Anyway, so the campaign includes the tutorials, so there's no other modes, there's no skirmish. This is a World War II war game where you are in charge of the US and you're battling the Japanese over the Pacific Ocean in a series of naval battles. The tutorial brought me through a number of different scenarios, like how to control a submarine, how to control a ship, how to put ships into formation, how to raid. This game is, I guess it could be as simplistic or as in-depth as you want it to be. I will be honest with you, the game is overwhelming me at this moment. There's a lot to look at when you get into the game. The UI throws a lot of stuff at you. You can control battles simply, if you want to, just by clicking on the battle group and then right-clicking on an enemy and then clicking the attack button, and then the ships will do all the work for you. Or you can select individual ships, you can select individual guns or individual planes, and have them specifically go after certain targets. So again, you can just give broad orders, like a typical RTS, or you can control nitty-gritty. If you select on a turret, you'll see the range and the cone that it can fire in, that kind of thing. There's also, like I said, submarines. You can fire torpedoes. You can control the spread of the torpedoes. So yeah, I mean, it is complex, but it can also be simple. Let's just show you. I'm going to go ahead and load the game here in a minute. Here's the options menu. I will say right off the bat, though, that the UI is a bit small for my tastes. I don't see a way to increase it. I have poor eyesight. This might be fine for you, but I'm having a difficult time with the UI, but that's just me. And when we get in game, I'll show you what I mean. But yeah, you've got music slider, sound sliders in the middle, graphic options on the left, and control options on the right. All the typical stuff is here. I turned motion blur off, though, because that tends to make me nauseous. All right, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. All right, load. Okay, so here's the main map. This is called the bridge. I'm going to zoom out. Okay, so here's the theater of war. Here's the battleground. Here's everything. Okay, on the very top, you'll notice a green and a red bar. That's the war progress. The more green you see, the better. That's the U.S. power versus the Japanese power. We want to try and fill this green bar all the way up. Let's hit OK. All right, so it looks like we've actually engaged in battle. I'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to hit continue. In the top middle, you've got XP. As we engage in battles, this bar will fill up and supposedly unlock technologies. I haven't gotten there yet, but that's what the tutorial told me. Below that, we've got time and date and also war bonds. War bonds are earned by completing objectives and missions and engaging in battle, and then those war bonds are used to create new ships. All right, on the far right-hand side is a list of all of our task force. So there's Task Force 1, for example, in Hawaii, Task Force 8. When you click on one, if you look on the left-hand side, you can see all of the ships in these different task forces. So I could even create new ones. So I can click a ship, for example, and drag it down. Okay, so now I've got two. I've got this top, again, it's hard for me to read. Is that Bauer Squadron? And then there's Able Squadron. So I can move ships around in between different squadrons. Then I can change their formation. There's a little circle. Like if you look at Able Squadron in the top left, there's a little circle here. I can change between circle, line formation, column formation, that kind of thing. I can also hide the squadron. I'm going to click and drag and bring all of them back into the main battle group. That's that squad there. Okay. So yeah, that you can take a look at your different task forces here. What else do we got? Upper right, coastal stuff. Now the defense or the tutorial did not go over this, but I'm guessing these are just coastal defenses. that are on my ports. And basically, your objective here is capture all of these other ports the Japanese have. Wake Island, Marshall Islands, Gilbert Islands, and so on. Next one over, there's the ports, Midway, Pearl Harbor. Some of you may recognize a lot of these. Next one over are objectives, current objectives, rating, and then our victory conditions. We need to capture all of these. Supply convoys, again, the tutorial did not cover that. And war bonds. And this is how much I'm earning. The ports that I have under my control will generate income per month, and then I can use those war bonds, again, to create new ships. So if I click on ports, for example, and I click on Midway, and again, there's a lot of information here. If you look on the bottom right-hand corner, priority, level, war bond gain. The tutorial apparently is picking up where it left off. Midway, there's stores, shells, bombs, rations, and so on. All right. So yeah, we can toggle between these things here if we wanted to. Upper right-hand corner, there's resume, which brings me back to the fleet that I had last active. Fleet. Okay, so again, lots of information being thrown at you here. This looks like Dock Task Force 6 at San Diego, Saratoga personnel. So I believe I'm looking at a particular ship, USS Saratoga. All right, log. This is a log of everything. Again, kind of small text for what I'm looking at here. Personnel. As we choose, no, I don't think I can see it here, but as we choose ships and stuff, we'll be able to see captains, and they'll get different traits. The bridge brings me back to this main map screen, and then you've got your options menu here. Okay, so here's a look at some of the ships. Here's one of the. This is Task Force 6. So here I can left-click, drag, selection box. I can right-click on a place on the map, and then there's a bunch of things on this radial menu, so I can move. For example, I can do that. The plus and minus keys, fast forward and slow down time. There's also time controls in the upper right-hand corner. There's a plus and minus button. Again, hard to see, but you can do it. I can also select the entire task force in the upper left-hand corner. Just click on that, right-click, move, and then both will move toward, you can see them here. I can set their formation, their circle formation, line formation. Let's go ahead and rejoin formation. Once you select an individual ship and move it, it separates from the formation. So you have to click on the little broken link in the upper left, which I already did, to move it back into formation. There's also on this radial menu, there's attack, turn, which basically turn, once you, unlike move, once you get to a point, when you give a move order and you get to that point, they stop. Whereas turn, they just continue moving in that direction, even if they get to the point that you selected on the map. You can launch spotters, fighters, bombers, torpedoes, assuming they have them, or torpedo bombers. Select torpedoes, select all guns. You don't have to do that, though. I mean, you can click on a ship. If you look on the very bottom, you can see there's the plane icons. Let's go ahead and click on the port light guns. So I clicked on that. And there's a little cone here, and it tells me, okay, I can shoot within this cone up to this range. Torpedoes, same way. I can aim within a certain cone, and then on the very bottom middle, I can either hit, I think, is it plus or minus? No. There are hotkeys for this, but on the very bottom, there's arrows that you can click. So I'm increasing the spread, and you can see the yellow cone got wider. I can come back down here, left click on that a few times, and now the cone is really small. So yeah, and let's just, I guess, well, I don't want to fire it now. I don't want to waste ammo. But you get the idea. And about, I want to say 3 to 5 torpedoes will shoot out of that based on your spread and go in that direction within that cone. Okay, so let's hit escape and go back to the bridge. And again, I am new to the game, mind you. So there's going to be some stuff that I don't know, stuff that I'm not doing very well. But my goal right now is just to show you as much as I know, and then you can decide whether or not to pick it up. And again, this is a preview build, so you may not be able to order it by the time that I release this video, but you should be able to within a couple of weeks, I think. Okay, so Task Force 1, let's see who's available. We've only got a couple of ships there. I think these green bars, okay, I think we can right-click and move. Okay, repair and resupply. So we're going to do that. Task Force 8 seems to be fairly good. What can I do? Well, I can click on, I think, a plane down here and send it off in a direction. Actually, I'm just going to move the task force. I need to start capturing stuff, so I'd like to go ahead and move it in that general direction. Task Force 3 consists of about 4 ships. Nothing great. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I build ships? Well, certain ports here have shipyards, so I'm just going to cycle through them and see who has that. Okay, so Pearl Harbor here has a shipyard on the bottom right. Click on Shipyard, and you can see the different ships that you can build. There's a torpedo boat, destroyer, submarine, destroyer, cargo ship, tug, cruiser, scrolling down, T2 class oil tanker, light cruiser, cruiser, and heavy cruiser. Now again, the tutorial didn't cover everything, so I don't know what I'd be using the oil tankers. I mean, I know what oil tankers are, but how to use them in the context of this game, I don't know. It just had me build destroyers, so I may just do that. Actually, cruisers have a longer range based on my experience, so I think I'm going to go ahead and build some cruisers. And you can see the build queue on the right-hand side. If it's full, then it'll just enter a queue. Now, there are little white arrows that you can click on. You can spend more war bonds to make it more powerful. So, for example, this says upgrade for 35 war bonds, advanced radar, sub-hunter, 3 AA guns, 5 kilometer AA range, and -1 local AA. All right, so let's go ahead and upgrade these for cost, and then maybe we'll go ahead and maybe train more ships. Let's go ahead and cycle through some more here. Who else has a shipyard? San Diego does, but it's kind of far out. Anyone else? Okay, no. I guess we'll go with San Diego. We'll go ahead and, okay, we've already got a destroyer building there. I'd like to go with more cruisers. And we'll upgrade. Okay, so we've got 20 war bonds remaining. Not a whole lot, mind you. But now at least we've got ships under construction. All right, back to fleets. Let's go ahead and close that down. And let's see if we can't do something. Again, we don't have a whole lot here. All right, we've got a spotter. Let me click on that, unless it's already doing something. Oh, no, here it is. We've already got the spotter doing something. Let's check midway. We've got some dive bombers on the queue in there, on the very bottom there, dive bombers. I think we've already got that one out and about. Okay, so yeah, it's heading in. All right, let's move it in this direction instead. All right, so we've got some PT boats. Oh, we've got 2 destroyers here. Now, I don't know if these PT boats would be good against destroyers or not, tell you the truth. We can try. We'll right-click, hit attack. I mean, torpedoes, good. I mean, yeah, they blow stuff up. We'll bombard them with torpedoes and hope for the best. So I clicked on this with my left mouse, right-clicked on this, and again, I've got move, attack, recon, defend, refuel, patrol, raid, merge fleets, so a lot of different things. Looks like we've got a convoy. Huh. Okay. We'll have to protect those. Alright, so this task force, not doing much. Task Force 3. Destroyer, 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 cruiser. Let's send this one in this general direction as well. And it looks like we've got Task Force 5 down here. What are you doing? This is just a SS, whatever that is. Oh, that's a submarine. We can... Let's see if we can wreak havoc down here. Just move in that direction. Task Force 12. It looks like there's carriers, cruisers. Like, again, we can... If we hit resume, we should zoom right to them, I think. Yep, so here's a carrier, for example. You can zoom in. Now, you'll notice little arrows. These fighter planes can only be launched in the direction of the wind. So whenever we tell an airplane to launch from the carrier and do its thing, the carrier has to turn in that direction to do that, which is, I think, a really cool touch. So again, this game... But, I mean, you don't have to manually tell them to do that. If you go tell the carrier to attack something, they'll launch the planes for you, turn as they need to. So, like, you can micromanage all you want, but you don't have to. Again, so it's interesting that way. All right, so there's the USS Porter. This is a destroyer. Kind of cool. And, again, you can control the different things down here. Let's see what else we can choose. There's the cruiser. CV, that's the carrier. Okay, so yeah, we cycled through them all. Hit escape, go back to the bridge. These guys, we can send them out too. Why not? I don't know where they are. Maybe we'll head to Wake Island. Task Force 17 is heading back to rearm. Task Force 1 needs to... Yeah, they're damaged. Task Force 6... Alright, we're gonna... Okay, San Diego. I think we're building ships here, so I'll just wait. Again, I'm gonna hit plus real quick and fast forward time. Alright, stuff is happening now. Enemy vessels have been spotted. Okay, view on map. Oh, check it out. It's near our submarine. Combat. Okay, go. Now, again, I'm not very good at this. We may die horribly. But when we start the battle, we can choose, okay, formation. I'll hit OK. And I think we're going to want to submerge this guy. Click down. There's a little down button. We're going to submerge. I don't know what we're up against. Alright, so now we're submerging. Now we should have a periscope. I don't remember what button it is, though. I think it's... Holy cow, is that all... Are those all ships? I think they are. Let's move in that general direction. The status of the ship is on the very bottom middle. Engineering, engines, turbines, that kind of thing. And again, I know I have periscope ability somewhere. I don't know what button it is. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at our options menu and get that, because that is important for a submarine. I need to know that. Control... Okay, G, which is kind of weird. Alright, so here's that. We can use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Can look around a bit. Not very helpful at the moment. All right, so I'm gonna fast forward time and see what happens. I don't know what prompted this engagement. I wonder if they're heading in my direction. It looks like they are. I'm gonna move this way, out of the way, and then maybe hit them on the side. Are they following me? Now, the way sonar works in this game, this is bad. Oh, yeah, these destroyers are coming right for me. Alright, I I think I'm gonna die, unfortunately, but at least I got to show you this before that happened. Alright, I'm gonna hit attack here and hope that I can do what I need to do. Yeah, the way sonar works in this game, basically the enemy submarine will appear in random intervals, but not all the time. So if you're fast enough, you can spot it and then go after it. Hopefully I can turn fast enough. Alright, torpedoes. Minimize the spread and shoot. Now again, it's ideal to shoot torpedoes at a broadside kind of thing. Oh, he moved. He's smart. Okay, well I'm screwed. Let's go this way with it. If we can get our rear torpedoes to maybe hit him. Point blank range, did we get it? I can't tell. What just happened? I think I blew up the front of his ship. Oh, it's sinking. It's sinking. Okay, so at the very last possible second, my rear torpedoes just beat the crap out of him. Now, I'm concerned now. Ammo depleted. I want to get the heck out of here. We can also increase speed on the bottom left. We can increase... There's a little slider down here. So it doesn't look like... No, we can surface and use our deck guns. But against the destroyer, I don't know if it's really a good idea. Whoa! Did we hit him? We did! I think one of our torpedoes... We've got a twofer there, somehow. We might be able to finish him off with our deck guns. Let's see. He's zigzagging. Alright, well, what I may have to do, I may have to surface. I'm not sure. You know what, let's go ahead and surface so I can show you what that looks like. And then we'll use our deck gun, because we have no ammo. I do want to continue moving, though. I don't want to stay stationary. Oh, okay, we're under attack. Out of range. Oh, he's using torpedoes of his own. We're gonna... Can we get out of there? We did take some damage. Can we shoot him? Come on. Oh, I got him. He's down. Okay, we're gonna submerge again. Now, I don't know if we can get out of this engagement or not. I hope we can. After taking out 2 destroyers, I don't want to push my luck any more than that. I'm going to hit escape and then go back to the bridge. And it just... I don't think I can do anything else. Alright, let's order it to rearm and repair if we can. Yeah, there we go. Now, I don't know. Hopefully he can get out of there. We destroyed 2 destroyers, so I'd consider that a win. Alright, so Task Force 5 is leaving the area. There was 10... Okay, so we might have been able to surface and then finish those ships off with our deck gun, but... I was out of torpedoes, and I didn't really feel confident. More enemy vessels spotted in the North Pacific. We've got Task Force 8. 4 submersibles. We've got a lot of destroyers here, so I'm thinking let's intercept. with Task Force 8. Although... I wonder if Johnston Atoll can actually scramble... No, we don't have any ships there. Not helpful. What did I just select? Oh, 2 ATFs. I don't know what ATFs are. Tugs. Oh, what are tugs going to do against submersibles? View on map. Alright, so we've got this guy. Okay, 5 torpedo boats against 5. No, we need destroyers for these submersibles. So what I'd like to do is build destroyers if I can. Actually, let's cancel construction. And we'll do a destroyer, I think. Upgrade that. Oh yeah, we do not want these tugs to fight. I'm going to send them home. Enemy vessels have been spotted near... Okay, view on map. Do we have any ships in this area? 5 torpedo boats, 2 light cruisers. We might be able to do something good against that. We'll intercept. We've encountered submersibles. Alright, well, let's see what we've got. Oh, my submersible found his submersibles. Well, I really don't want to mess with that right now. Alright, let's get out of this bridge. Yeah, we want to keep moving. We don't want to fight them. Alright, so we've got our torpedo boats, and he's got these light cruisers. Now again, I don't know if these are good ships or not to use against light cruisers, but we're going to do it. We'll select our entire defense force, go in, and do our best. Let's go in line formation. I'm curious. Our range is like that. Fast forward time. Now my cruisers have pretty long range, so I'm worried that he's going to be able to pick me off before I get within torpedo distance. We'll find out. All right, we're going to slow down time in a minute here. Yeah, they're shooting at me. Oh, that's one down. That's not good. Yeah, they were able to pick me off in seconds. We're hard to hit, but once they connect, yeah, see, all it took was... Now, are we within range? We are. Okay, so... Oh, we lost another one. I really need to launch these before we... What good are our torpedoes if we're not going to launch them? Let's get those torpedoes in the water. What I'd like to do is move and expose our aft so that we can get aft torpedoes going. And then the same thing here. If we can about face... Oh, another one down. I wasn't quick enough. Oh, I shoot forward with it. Okay, even though it's on the rear here, it does shoot forward. We're out of ammunition. Well, I suppose it's for the best. I mean, they're going to die anyway. Never again, these torpedo boats. Yeah. We're dead. Alright, let's get back to the bridge. Yeah, note to self. Stick to destroyers and cruisers. Note to self. Alright, we're going to fast forward time again. Task Force 5 is out of ammunition. Well, that's why I'm resupplying. Task Force 3 is coming down. Task Force 8 has encountered the submersibles. Fine, we'll go to the combat. Let's hope that our destroyers can do the trick. Oh, there's the Enterprise. Nice. Alright, so these destroyers, or these destroyers should be able to destroy the enemy. It's just, I have to wait for it to appear. It'll be on the map somewhere. Oh, there they are. They're in this direction. Okay, so we're going to bring them over here. I know we've got a carrier, so if we can... I don't know if fighters will be able to do anything. We'll try. I mean, I've never used an aircraft. Usually it's the destroyers that drop depth charges. I don't think airplanes would have the ability to do anything against this. At the very least, we'll be able to see, like, maybe recon or something. Alright, now the destroyers, I'm hoping, will take point on this. As they should. Dive bomber. Oh, by the way, dive bombers are cool. If we can click on one, there we go. Under unit info, we can actually choose their altitude. There's a little slider down here. Kind of cool. Alright, now where is everybody? Alright, there's the carrier. Destroyer leader. There's our torpedo bomber flight. So we should see our... We should see those submarines here pretty soon. Unless I lost them. Wonder if they turned and ran. Oh, no, there they are. I see. Yeah, they're right there. Oh, they're moving. Okay. Actually, this one's closer. Oh, it's starting to ping. I can hear it. Well, let's hope he doesn't do to me what I did to him. Depth charges, yes. Okay, so we actually have to... Oh. Get out of there! Turn! He just launched a torpedo at me. I see it. We got a juke and jive here, for sure. Now this depth charge, I gotta get almost right over top of him with this. Got a Pac-Man-like cone. Where the heck did it go? My sonar isn't picking anything up. Oh, there it. Oh, that's the torpedo. I'm following that torpedo, making sure that. Okay, so no one. Good. Oh, did we just see that? Was that a? Get out of there! Get out of there! Oh, there's that. Oh, we're too far away. Darn it. I'm hoping we're not turning right into that torpedo. Move. Alright, it should be right there. And as far as this other one, we should have a destroyer closing in on this. If we can get right behind it. I'll just tell it to attack. How about that? Actually, we're headed... Can we turn real quick and take that one? I know, I'm so decisive. Let me tell you. I gotta be careful though, because it looks like this torpedo might actually hit this if I'm not careful. I might have to move out of the way. I don't like the looks of this. Get in between those torpedoes. There we go. No one else is behind here, I don't think. Another torpedo just launched. Oh, what the heck? You didn't... Huh. You mean to tell me I have to be the one to do this? I have to be the one to launch the depth charges? It shouldn't. It should do that automatically for me. Alright, well, while that one is swinging around... This is my first submarine encounter, so... I'm learning as I go. Now, he should be right here. Where? Alright, reduce speed. Where is it? It's right there. It had to have been right there. Oh, there it is. I don't think we did it, though. Alright, we're gonna drop it. It's right here. Crippled. Oh, good for me. Can we shoot again? Oh, okay, it was surfacing. Well, that did it. Okay, well, fine with me. So the automatic guns work. Computer doesn't mind. Now, there should be... Okay, there's 3 more. There's one here. Oh, nice. So we actually are automatically attacking this. I didn't do that this time. We've got a couple... Alright, these cruisers, I don't think... Do they have depth charges? No. I'm just going to have them maybe hang out back here. I don't want them getting hit. Alright, that one's surfaced. I see we launched some torpedoes. Not necessary. If you want to see what they look like. Wow, sorta. They're there. So I guess we added insult to injury there, but that was about it. Alright, now I'm a little concerned about this. There's 3 torpedoes headed right toward this destroyer. Let's make a wide berth of this. The cruisers don't need to be involved. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, the heavy cruisers. Okay. You guys, seriously. Move your butts. Turn, turn, turn. Yeah, see, that's why I said don't shoot torpedoes. Idiots. Oh, we've got an incoming! Incoming! Whoo-wee. That almost got me there. Alright, depth charges moving in. He was right here. He's here somewhere. He's gone silent. Aha! Oh, he's moving away. I don't think we can actually hit him from there. Oh, I heard... Uh-oh, we need to move. We need to move. There's a torpedo coming right for us from that other one. Alright, we're fine. Swing back around. Oh, okay, too fast, too fast, too fast. Alright, yeah, we are right over top of this guy. We should be able to knock him out now. He's right there. Depth charges away. And I think he's dead. Yep. Alright, let's get this one taken care of. Just don't hit each other. What are you guys doing? You're killing me here. You guys are idiots. Complete idiots. Running into each other. I'm trying to drop depth charges on a submarine and they just run into each other. Alright, we close enough? Looks like it's possibly reloading. This one's full. Can we... No, we gotta turn around. I might actually be able to do this. There it goes. Enemy fleet destroyed. Well done. Takes care of that. Alright, so the submersibles, no problem. No problem. We took care of that. Task Force 8. We're gonna, I think, reload though. Job well done there. And again, we've got this task force headed here. I mean, we can raid, we can try and do a number of things. Amphibious assaults, merge fleets. So yeah, it's not a bad game. Like I said, it's just a bit overwhelming for the first-time player. Lots of things to look at, and the UI isn't all that friendly in my opinion, but so far it's been pretty fun. If you guys want to see more gameplay, let me know. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to my channel, and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.